Yes, dear students, I hope you understood about buoyancy due to related to last activity. Yes, dear students, now I am going to discuss about buoyancy only. So here, does the force due to the gravitational attraction of the Earth acts on this bottle? So we know very well where whatever the object will be in the Earth means compulsory the gravitational force will be acting. So now we are getting one doubt, sir. You told whenever objects is immersed in the fluid, buoyancy force will be acting. Then what about gravitational force? Of course, gravitational force also will be acting. So the sir, then why you are feeling whenever, for example, I the thrown a object on the earth means it easily fall due to gravitational force. Then sir, why we are feeling very difficult to press the bottle and inside the liquid? So I told clearly that point. Whatever the object, if you immerse in the fluid, I'm not asking on this earth surface. It is a surface. I'm telling in this surface the buoyancy force does not exist. Whenever object is immersed in the fluid, whenever fluid will be there, maybe it is liquid or gas. Understand? So whenever the object is immersed in the fluid, then only buoyancy force will be acting. So for that only, here there is no thrust force. There is no buoyancy force will be not acting here. So for that only, so that in that case, of course, gravitational force will be acting. But comparing to the gravitational force, the upthrust force or buoyancy force is acting greater force. So for that only, we are feeling very tough to push the bottle inside the beaker. So whatever the beaker is contains a liquid, right? So they are asking here: does the force due to the gravitational attraction of the earth acts on this bottle? If so, why doesn't the bottle say immerse in water after it is released? Yes. So how can you immerse the bottle in water? So for this, just I want to write a solution. It is everything from NCERT. They given very beautifully about this buoyancy force. So for that all, this time I am choosing NCERT. So every time I'm telling extra points and excluding NCERT also, but whatever they given about buoyancy force, this is enough. It is this concept is useful for 11th class also. See, that's what about that solution is the force due to the gravitational attraction of the earth acts on the bottle in the downward direction. That we know clearly. Why? Because the gravitational force is always acting on the downward. So what? Not only the bottle, for any object. So the bottle is pulled downward direction. But here the water exerts an upward force on the bottle. Thus the bottle is pushed upwards. Right? So this bottle is in the fluid. Then if any object is immersed in the fluid, then upward force will be acting. That upward force or upthrust force will be acting. So that force we call it is a buoyancy force. And we know weight of an object is the force due to the gravitational attraction of the earth. When the bottle is immersed, the upward force exerted by the water on the bottle is greater than its weight. So therefore, it rises up when released. This is the reason behind on that, right? Yes. And to keep the bottle completely immersed, the upward force on the bottle due to water must be balanced. So whenever the upward force on the bottle due to water must be balanced, then it will be immersed. So this can be achieved by an external applied force acting downwards. So somewhat external force is required acting downwards. So then that completely immerses the bottle. Then then we are not feeling to push hard, right? This is the reason behind on that. So now, so the upward force exerted by the water on the bottle is known as the upthrust or buoyancy force. So buoyancy, what is the SI unit of buoyancy force? It is also Newton. Why? Because of course it is also one of the type of force. We are telling it is a buoyancy force or upthrust force. So whatever the force, the SI unit of force is Newton only. So in fact, all objects experience a force of buoyancy when they are immersed in fluid. That only I told. So whatever the objects, when you immerse in the fluid, for all object experience a upthrust force. If it is a condition is if it is immersed in the fluid. So then the magnitude of this buoyancy force depends on the density of the fluid. So it have the buoyancy force. Buoyancy force also vector quantity. Why? Because it is a force. Force is a vector quantity. Then buoyancy force is also vector quantity. So it have magnitude and direction. That magnitude is depends on the density of the fluid, and the direction is depends on it's always acting upwards only. So this is about a buoyancy, dear students, right? So now it is an important concept. The concept is why objects float or sink when placed on the surface of water. So see, for example, if you see, I have stone, right, and I have a plastic bottle. So from a certain height, I throw a bottle at the same time, and the bottle is filled with the cap of a bottle also tightly fitted with that bottle, and there is no we have to arrange, there is no air inside the bottle. And if I thrown a certain height means that a stone will going down to the well, I mean inside the water is there, but the bottle will be float. So why this will be happen, this is daily examples, right? That we have to discuss. It is a very very important, dear students. So due to discussing this, just I want to take again activity from NCERT only. So the activities are: take a beaker filled with water, take an iron nail. Here they are taking iron nail and place it on the surface of water and observe what happens. Right? Very good. See here, when we take a nail on the surface of water, the nail will be sinks. So why? Because the force due to the gravitational attraction of earth on the iron nail put it downwards. But there is an upthrust. Why? Because this object is in the fluid. Then if any object is in the fluid means upthrust force will be acting. Here upthrust force is nothing but what, dear students? Buoyancy force. So there is an upthrust of water on the nail which pushes it upwards. If the downward force acting on the nail is greater than the upthrust of water on the nail, so it sinks. So here the condition is, if the downward force, what is the downward force here? Gravitational force. So including gravitational force, any applied force, anything forces will be there means, so if it is greater than the upward force, then object will be sink. So for that, but if upward force is greater than the gravitational force or downward force, then the body will be float. That again I will discuss in this lecture itself. I think you hope understand why object float or sink when placed on the surface of a water. So clearly I want to discuss this again. I am taking one more activity. It is related to NCERT only. If you want, once again you can check. And now in that activity also I am going to discuss, I am taking a beaker filled with water. Now I am taking a piece of cork and an iron nail of equal mass. So place them on surface of water, observe what happens. See here, the cork floats while the nail sinks. The cork floats while the nail sinks. So this is because of difference in their densities.